It's not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on. And if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because these bad actors are doing everything in their power to suppress the channel, because they are terrified of more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the market. And the reason they're terrified is because if more people talk about it, it might put pressure on the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI to do their job and enforce the rules of the market. Listen, guys, what's going on with GME is absolutely crazy. The company has more cash than the market cap, yet somehow the stock price can't move. I mean, the manipulation is really next level. And the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI are seeing, they're watching exactly what's going on, and they're doing absolutely nothing about it. Before Trump took office, he was talking about the naked shorting. They were screaming about the naked shorting. They were saying the naked shorting won't be tolerated. Then the minute they're in power, not one single word from anybody in the Trump administration about the naked shorting. I mean, it's absolutely crazy to me. And then look at what happened with GME on June 12th. They had 1,531,842 failure to delivers. Okay? That is totally out of control. That is overwhelming evidence of fraud and corruption, of naked shorting. And did the SEC do anything? No. Did the DOJ do anything? No. Did the FBI do anything? No. They don't care about the naked shorting unless they're out of office. When they're not in office, the naked shorting is the worst thing for the market. But once they're in office and they're able to do something about it, all of a sudden, crickets on the naked shorting. And the thing is, the evidence of the fraud and corruption is overwhelming. Do you think if they saw numbers like this in a stock that the 1% were long in, do you think they would allow this to go on? Would they allow this to continue? No. They would form some kind of joint task force and go after all the trading history, all the blue sheets, to find out exactly who was naked shorting the stock that day. But because it's GME and a majority of the shareholders are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, our regulatory agencies and government agencies are absolutely quiet. They are not concerned at all. This is absolutely crazy. But evidence like this is what we need to present to a judge and a jury to prove our case that our regulatory agencies are practicing willful blindness to the fraud and corruption in the stock market, while the bad actors are committing these crimes in broad daylight. And the reason they do it in broad daylight, because they own the SEC, they own the DOJ, they own the FBI, so there's no repercussions to their actions. Or so they think. We're going to get them in civil court. We're going to get it to discovery. And they're going to have to turn over the trading history. And when they do, the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI are going to be shamed into doing their job. Because I know that the trading history is going to expose so much fraud and corruption that the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI won't be able to practice willful blindness anymore. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think if a stock the 1%ers belong in had this much FTDs in one trading day, would they do something about it? Anyway, have a great day. God bless. And I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.